Troy Kotsur? Well, he made history by becoming the first male deaf actor to win an Oscar for his performance in the musical family drama Coda. At the time, in his acceptance speech, he praised his father, saying, "Dad, you are my hero." Well, to understand exactly why he chose to single out his father for such glowing admiration, you have to watch a very moving short film that was shown here at Tribeca. The film is called To My Father, and in it, 54-year-old Troy Kotsur recounts his childhood memories of being deaf. He makes the point that his father, a police chief in Arizona, went out of his way to learn sign language so he could communicate with him. This short film is all about the transformational power a father's love had on a deaf son from a very young age.
Back then, learning sign language was quite rare for hearing parents, and so when they found out I was born deaf, he decided to do what was best for my education and learn sign language when I was quite young. And I was naive, and I didn't realize how much work my father went through. He was involved in setting up and recruiting some deaf kids to set up a deaf soccer team and all of these things, even though he was such a busy man as a police chief, and he had 4 kids and still managed to learn sign language and take the time to communicate with me.
Troy Kotsur appeared to be enjoying Tribeca, recounting his story, even though his upbringing had moments of great sadness when his father was badly injured in a road accident.
And one night he was hit by a drunk driver. He was in a car accident and everything changed, and he was paralyzed from the neck down and lost his ability to sign. But he didn't let that stop him. He persisted. And his persistence inspired me. I forgot that I was deaf. Being deaf was nothing. And so I saw what my father went through for the rest of his life. And eventually I won an Oscar. And so I dedicated my Oscar to my father.
And Troy Kotsur made this short Tribeca film because he wanted to show how his father's love helped him get to where he is today.
When I looked at myself, being deaf wasn't a big deal. I'm proud to be deaf. I could still walk, I could drive, I could sign. And so my father breaking all these barriers really showed me that I could have a parallel path and broke barriers for myself. And so I didn't allow deafness to stop me. I'm not broken. No one can take my deafness away. No one needs to fix me. So that's one reason why we're sharing this film and releasing it at Tribeca. And I'm extremely excited, and I feel honored to be able to gift my father's story to the world, and hopefully folks get that inspiration from him that I got.
I can't stay with you for the rest of my life.
Coda, the film which brought Troy Kotsur recognition, won a Best Picture Oscar. It was seen as a landmark movie in that it was the first film with a predominantly deaf cast in leading roles to win Best Picture. There are improvements in terms of how deaf people are employed by the film industry and represented on screen. Are you satisfied with the rate of progress?
Hollywood's beginning to have an open mind and trying to figure out how to work with actors who happen to be deaf. And it's a challenge, and I'm seeing more and more diversity. And I feel extremely happy to see those improvements because there's so many stories to tell. Everyone has a story to tell.
This edition of Talking Movies to a close. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Please remember you can always reach us online at bbc.com/talkingmovies. This year, Tribeca features